Alrighty, let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 2. For 2, you would like to know thoughts and feelings. Let us see. Alrighty, so we do get this idea here of like unknown timing with the idea of the Wheel of Fortune as well as the Three of Wands. It's like an anticipation with this sort of open-ended idea at the end. So the fact that the two of you are saying that you will relook at things in the future, they're kind of being in this place of like, well, it's up to divine timing now, thinking that something's out of their control when it comes to the two of you connecting, and how they're being in this place of like passion or longing for the idea of the future or longing for the better opportunity of tomorrow, but not being quite sure as to when it's going to come forward. So I would say that they are feeling a sense of passion and desire for you, feeling a sense of abundance and pull towards you in your direction, admiration for you, and then even viewing you as a manifestation here, this Knight of Cups, as somebody that they wish for, want, and desire to have in their life, somebody that they are feeling an emotional pull towards. But then again, we get into this space of energy where it's kind of something's out of my control. I'm feeling like there is a sense of divine intervention when it comes to the connection, right? Like feeling that sort of energy coming ahead. Double threes, though, is definitely a place of expansion when it comes to you. So feelings are growing, feeling connected to you, feeling a sense of pull and admiration in your direction, just an overall like strong point of desire, because 3 of the 4 cards are coming forward as a point of desire here. So they are feeling incredibly pulled to your energy and thinking about how they would love to be able to connect with you. This is something that they would want to see happen in their life, but again, kind of feeling at mercy of the universe. So let's go ahead here and dive into your message cards. We have the I need you. So they're definitely wanting to be in your energy, wanting to be around you, wanting to connect with you. And then we also have your number, ID handle, etc., etc. I have it memorized. So this is like, I want to reach out to you. I want to connect with you. I want to see something move forward. But again, it kind of comes with this hesitation with the Three of Wands of saying, I don't know as to when I can go ahead and do that, or like to move things forward. You know, it kind of leaves something open-ended on the other side. So I would say that they are definitely in a place of desire when it comes to you, place of admiration, but being also in the mindset of like, something's out of my control. I just have to be in a place of waiting when it comes to the energy here surrounding you. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you'd like to have a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 3. 3 would like to know thoughts and feelings. Let us see. All right, so it seems like your person is having quite an issue when it comes to thinking about taking some sort of action towards you. We have the Ten of Swords, which coming forward is a self-sabotaging card. We have the Six of Swords, which is like, I need to make some personal ground here and move forward. I need to make some sort of like personal progress myself, right? To be able to see some sort of action being taken. And then Three of Wands, I look into the horizon and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do because I don't see any sort of signs or guidance. So it's like they're thinking that I want something to change when it comes to us. I want to take some sort of action, maybe even thinking that they personally need to change here when it comes to you, but they kind of get caught up when it comes to the thought process or the words, and they just get themselves stuck rather than being able to move forward. It's like, I want to, but I can't. I want to, but I think of 1,000 reasons why something would go wrong instead of going right. They definitely feel a sense of passion and longing for you here with this Three of Wands, but they're also feeling this like sort of resistant, self-sabotage nature here with the Ten of Swords as well. The Six of Swords can even give us like driven to change idea here as well. I want to change for you. I want to make some sort of personal progress to move forward towards you, right? That energy can also come ahead here. So let us see, what are the message cards? So we have the I miss you, honeymoon, as well as I wasn't ready. So the I miss you card can come forward with this Three of Wands, a sense of like longing or passion or desire. I wasn't ready can also come forward, Ten of Swords, as well as a Six of Swords, a sort of idea like I want to make something happen, but I need to make some sort of personal improvement. And then as well as honeymoon can come forward with this Three of Wands and Death card, the sense of like wanting something to feel change, refresh, fun, carefree in terms of energy. So I see them thinking about how they can take action towards you and how they can connect with you, but then getting really caught up in their mind of thinking all the ways that something could go wrong or thinking why they should hold back instead of pushing forward, and being in a place of longing for you and your energy there too. So that's what I would say here when it comes to this combination. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now, so if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. All right, so let's go ahead here with number 4. 4, you would like to know, do they know that you have genuine feelings of love towards them? Let us see. All right, so based on this combination, I would say no before I say yes. We don't really see a lot of water sign energy coming forward, and we only see the idea coming ahead of water sign of the Chariot, which talks about keeping pace with each other. So it's kind of like what you are, how do I want to phrase that? What you understand from them is what they understand from you. It's not going, it doesn't go beyond to assumptions. So we're not filling in between the lines, we're only going with what was said. When we have the idea of the Four of Pentacles coming forward here as well, the Four of Pentacles does talk about guarding of the heart. So rather than having the emotions come forward and be out in the open and talk about it and connect with it and, say, we are more so coming forward in a space here of having the energy held back rather than having it come forward. So with this combination, I'm more so likely to say no than I am to say yes, because we also have the idea of the Two of Wands looking out into the horizons, trying to figure something out, rather than coming forward in a place of automatic understanding there as well, or like knowing the direction to be able to move forward into. Page of Pentacles says we definitely see that there is the value that you're trying to bring forward. So we see that there is some trust, we see that there is structure, we see that there is genuine energy that you're trying to bring forward. But again, we don't necessarily see anything emotional come forward be like in the Pentacles. The Pentacles is just kind of a trusting energy. It's not really coming forward as anything more. So based on this combination, I would have to say no before I say yes. It is something that's more so like, oh, I see you coming across as somebody who's genuine. I just don't see it as coming across as, expressing of deeper emotions like the love sort of spectrum here. So I'd more so say no. So let's go ahead and grab your message card. Whoops. So we'll go with the top one. We have I see you in my dreams. So maybe they are working through something subconsciously here too when it comes to you, trying to figure things out with this Two of Wands, trying to analyze the situation. This could be that they are really just trying to connect with you in a deeper way here as well, especially if they are in a place of longing for more or longing for connection. It definitely comes forward in them wanting to connect, wanting to be in your energy. But again, it seems like maybe there's only a understanding of what was said and not really filling in between the lines there. So I'd more so say no than I would say yes. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings, if you would like to have one done here today. Yeah, it's definitely a frustrating predicament to be in. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, we understand how we want to come across, but it's kind of like think of those videos about the texting, right? Not to say that this can't happen like in person and only happens in text messages, but when somebody's texting and they're like, "Oh, do you want to hang out?" And somebody is saying, like, trying to be courteous to the other person, "Do you even want to hang out?" And the other person is like interpreting that as them questioning their desire to even be there, right? You know, back and forth, things can kind of get miscued based off of your viewpoint to their viewpoint. So, where you are kind of saying, the lights are on in the house, they're thinking the lights are on outside the house, right? Like, it doesn't necessarily always go one to one. And so sometimes where we think we're shouting something from the rooftops, the other person is not picking it up whatsoever, which is so frustrating when it comes to communication. But unfortunately, because we're not all raised on the exact same timeline, it just happens to go that way. For sure, no worries. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and see how would he react. All right, so immediately with this combination, it gives me the idea of Frozen. We have the Six of Pentacles, which wants to keep things sort of mutual in goodwill, making sure that things are balanced and equal. And the Emperor also wants to come forward as somebody who's like respectable and honorable. So, say you were to bring it up on a phone call, they're not just going to pretend that the phone is breaking up and end the call. They're not going to just leave you undelivered or on read when it comes to a text message, or they're not going to pretend that they're getting some sort of message and they got to walk away from the conversation in person, right? This is them wanting to make sure that they're coming across as somebody who's respectable and balanced, but the idea with the Emperor can be a little bit more reserved. So this can say that they go frozen, like no sort of emotional reaction, no sort of facial feature reaction there either, just trying to be somebody who's very stoic, trying to handle the situation in like a how do I balance this sort of manner, or how do I make this flow. This could just be for the fact that right now the energy between the two of you is we can't make it happen right now. And so if they're saying we can't make it happen right now, expressing the feelings in such a manner, they're like, okay, how do I balance this? Because Page of Cups in the reverse, I can't offer it back right now. I can't offer this energy to move forward, but I still need to make sure, Six of Pentacles, that things are equal and balanced between the two of us. And Eight of Swords then gets this place of really caught up within the word. So they might overanalyze, they might kind of freeze and take a second to think about what was said, how to say something else, how to kind of direct the conversation forward. It's a very much like stuck sort of how do I navigate this, or how do I make sure that we are not going to be feeling down after expressing this, right? But it's also kind of coming forward in a place of like, I can't offer that back right now. So I would say that they would be very stoic. You probably wouldn't necessarily get the reaction that you would be looking for when it comes to this conversation. Very respectable, though, very structured in terms of trying to make sure that you both are feeling okay, and you both are feeling kind of secure and comfortable with how the conversation would go. But I don't really see this being a big reaction beyond kind of getting caught up in what to say, what to do, and how to even react. So, kind of a stoic reaction that is focused on making sure the two of you are comfortable with how the conversation could proceed. And I see the conversation proceeding in a manner that's kind of like, I can't offer this right now, or I can't express this right now, but I will, try to be present, or try to be offering some sort of way to interact, to connect in a way that we could be mutually beneficial to each other. There's kind of like that sort of direction that comes ahead here. So I have romantic feelings for you. So when we do have this energy coming forward here, it's like them saying, I feel for you, I feel connected for you, but maybe it's not at that same level. And so when we have the Page of Cups in the reverse, it's like I'm a little bit naive, or I'm a little bit not as expressed. And so I can't come forward in that way. And so it holds me back, right? It puts me at a different level as to where you're at. And so that's probably why with the Six of Pentacles, we see them trying to do a little bit of like that. I don't want to call it damage control, but that's kind of what's coming forward in my mind, of damage control, of trying to make something equal, or trying to make something balanced, or trying to make something feel more comfortable between the two of you after the expression. So having where you guys are at right now, based on this combination, I wouldn't advise, expressing anything more, because it kind of looks like it puts you guys in a bit of a sticky situation here, where they feel like they need to kind of compensate and be, yeah, kind of compensate and come forward as somebody who's trying to get things back to an equal level, or get things back to a smoother course, or a less expectant course, rather than trying to get something to just, move forward quickly, given the fact that you two can't really move forward right now, right? That's kind of how I see that energy coming ahead here. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you're interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. No worries. Thank you as well for allowing me to do your reading for you. And like that's not a bad thing too here of not being in the right place and right time, because we don't want to like push things forward and try to make something happen and then we ruin the chances completely. So like being in a place of understanding that things are going to move ahead in the natural time and space that's going to be best for the two of you is really just the best approach to kind of take things. Mm. And since I don't see anybody in the queue, I may go ahead and close her down here for this morning and start up the live for the evening. So these are paid personal readings. These are not free. Temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings if you would like to have one here today. But again, these are paid personal readings. These are not free. And I am just going to go ahead and actually shut it down here for this morning. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading, feel free to check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. And you can go ahead and check out the personal readings for the evening at 9:30 p.m. Central if you're interested in joining me later on. But that's what we've got going on here for today. So thank you everybody for joining me here today and allowing me to do your readings for you. I really do appreciate it. I hope everybody has a lovely rest of their day, lovely rest of the weekend here too, and I will see y'all another day. See you guys.